They say, where you from? I say the 510. They ask me, do I keep it Ivy? And I say, yeah, for sure. I keep it real for sure. What? Baby, you already know. I ain't got no time, so please don't hit my line. I got that Titan pride. We from Skyline.
Welcome to WTF Skyline podcast. I'm Samyah.
I'm Aaliyah.
And we have a special guest today.
My name is Miss Shay.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn, so I think it's the best one.
Whoa.
Well, you're false. So,
What do you think the best zodiac sign is?
Who I think the best zodiac sign is? I would still say Capricorn.
What about you, Samyah?
Cancer. I'm a Cancer.
Okay, that's a good top two. That's a good top
Okay.
two.
What's your zodiac
I'm
sign?
a Scorpio.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So is your birthday coming up?
It passed already.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy belated birthday. How was Skyline when you were here?
So when I went to Skyline, I went here in 2011 to 2015, so graduated 2015. I would say it's similar to what it is now, but y'all definitely fight a lot more than we did. There were still fights, but I would say now, like, y'all's fights are definitely more violent than ours were. It was like you fight, you get over the issue, you're done. Here, not anymore. More students, more problems. So yeah, it's different being a teacher.
What's the craziest thing you've seen at Skyline, like a story time?
Craziest thing, I actually just told this to my class yesterday. My godbrother went here, I went here. He's a grade above me, and he somehow, we don't fully know how, but he convinced maybe 100 people to fight on one day at, like, right in front of the 30 building and the cafeteria, all of that. Bunch of fights.
That's crazy.
Craziest.
How did he, like, convince them? Like,
He's just a very convincing person, and he's a little
like
wild.
Persuasive?
Yeah, he's just wild. So think of someone you know now at Skyline who's probably really well known. That was him.
All right. A student you don't like?
Oh my God. I love all my students. I don't think I've really met one that I don't like, because I think once you talk to kids or young adult students, you realize, like, sometimes they're not as bad as other teachers may make them seem.
Like, have you had a bad experience with, like, a student?
I have had one student flip me off for like 3 days straight.
Why?
He said, I don't like you. It was actually last week, a year ago. And now, though, he acts like I'm his bestie. He called me at 7 a.m. today, so guess he makes him turn around.
Okay. Your favorite student?
That's say their name.
Yeah, you do.
Yikes. I won't say a name, but I do have a group that I love because I love to watch students blossom and develop and go off to do great things.
So, like, what about them do you like?
I like that they're very, like, motivated and dedicated to what they're trying to do and what they want to do in the future. And since having them for 4 years, I get to help with that process. And now they just got accepted into college this week.
Wow.
That's good. I heard you were at a rally during COVID, like 2020.
Oh, yes. I actually led a protest in 2020. This is a picture from it. And we marched to Mayor Libby Schaaf's house. It was primarily about, like, defund the police and different, like, student rights for OUSD.
So, like, what made you want to go support?
I talked about it on Twitter because I'm really into different protests and politics, and later on being the mayor of Oakland. So I connected with a former senior of Skyline, former senior of McClymonds, and we kind of just put it together.
Okay. Mayor of Oakland, like, you want to be the mayor of Oakland?
Yes, I'm a teacher now, but I plan on teaching for a few more years because I love it. I've wanted to do it since first grade. Then go on to a city council member, and then of District 4, which is where we all are right now, and then later on being the mayor.
Okay, that's good.
You guys will be old enough to vote for me. Remember Shaylah Ellis?
What's the process of like?
It's a lot of
there.
paperwork and money, honestly, for campaigning and like marketing. And then so far, I've just already been making connections with other current council members and the mayor, even though I started that March. So, yeah.
Okay. When you were little, did you like think that like now you would have been like a mayor already? Or
When I was a kid, the only thing I ever thought about was teaching. I
Oh.
wanted to be a teacher since first grade. I was just really excited to be a teacher. At first, I didn't know why, and then as I've gotten here, I love it more. But I never thought about being the mayor until maybe 3 years ago.
okay.
So like, what made you want to be a mayor?
Funny, I said it jokingly. My friends took it seriously, said that's totally something you would do. Because when I was in high school, I did things like leadership and stuff like that. There's a thing like this next door that says 2015 on that wall, and my handprint is there. So like leadership was always my thing. College, I still did almost every position you can think of. So it just kind of fell in line.
Okay. What does it mean to you to be a mayor?
I see it as being an advocate for my community and using my voice for those who can't always utilize their own voice for various of reasons, and just being that resource for people.
Okay. How can we make Skyline a better place?
For me, I think Skyline would be better if more of us as staff members understood that you guys are people, and
Yeah.
to talk to you guys as such, and like we care,
Definitely.
because what other reason did you come into teaching if not to care about the students, you know?
Yeah.
Because once you start building those relationships, a lot of students start to perform better as well.
Yeah. Definitely a good mindset.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
And once again, I'm Samyah.
I'm Aaliyah. Oh.
And this is WTF Skyline Podcast.